In my journey down the rabbit hole that I am currently swiftly falling down, I have heard a word repeated over and over. LOLIROCK? Or I don't really know, it could be LOL, I rock. I assumed LOLIROCK, but one of the two. I had briefly sorta kinda heard of this before, but I had no idea what it was about. When I was looking up the show though, I found out that it's about a girl group, so I wonder if they're called LOLIROCK. I realized that maybe that's the case. So of course I was like, you know what they probably have? Songs. So we're gonna tell you, I am excited. We're gonna listen to some songs, some music to my little ears. Also, you know what would be music to my ears is if you joined my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I guess, screw it, while I'm at it, you should follow me on Instagram. I never actually properly shout out my Instagram. I just have a little thing that pops up in the bottom corner, but I'm on Insta. I just rarely ever post except for stories. So follow me there. I won't spam you. The first song that's on the menu for today is called Reach the Stars. I'm glad I checked because I didn't realize it wasn't Reach for the Stars, just Reach the Stars. What genre do I think we're gonna get? Bubblegum pop, right? That's gotta be it. Maybe it'll just shock me. Give me like baby metal or something. I was so tense and ready for something that just a crowd cheering made me jump. First off, the animation style wasn't at all what I was expecting. It's kind of like a blend between 2D and sort of 3D. It's like very anime-esque. And very first impression of the music with barely hearing any singing, I feel like that strumming pattern was pretty uncommon, and to slap the kick under it like that, it just, I don't quite know exactly what was odd about it, but it was just kind of weird, in a good way. Okay. Maybe not quite bubblegum pop, I don't know. Oh, there you go, that's a bit more what I was thinking. One thing that always surprises me is when we get this style of singing. She's kind of going for this hushed tone that isn't a full-bodied, intense vocal. It's almost like the equivalent of me taking my talking from this to talking like this. It's not quite a whisper, it's like halfway between, you just kind of take off that edge. I'm so hoping we're gonna get harmonies. Okay, she's got a really cute voice, I like it. Okay, I thought it was gonna go straight in to the bigness. I wasn't ready for just like a little break, and that slays. Friendship is magic. Okay. All right, I'm here for it. I love that like offbeat drum hit. First thing to say, confirmed, LOLIROCK. I was right. And secondly, while I was also kind of right about the bubblegum pop style, it's done in a bit of a different way and in a less traditional music style, if that makes sense. They're sort of doing some like more uncommon and less formulaic things than you'd expect from this sound. I'm into it. It's so hard to not tap my feet to this sort of music. Wait, the others don't have mics. You're half-timing. Oh my God. If there's one thing I love, it's halftime, and a halftime breakdown. Get ready on your set, let's go. Yo, like they did that halfway through the song. It would be so cool to hear that, like with the chorus too. Also, they do sing as well. I liked the sort of auto-tune on her voice. I like how they kind of sing to each other and just like toss the lines back and forth. Are they magic? Seems it. Oh, they're half-timing a breakdown. This would slap if they half-timed it. I please. It's also like, even with this sort of vibe, I don't find it cringe. Man, honestly, banging start. I'm here for it. All I want to say though is my man is using his flash on his phone. He's like quite a far way away in the crowd. That flash is gonna do nothing but annoy people around you and the performers. So good start, I'm on board. What I am excited for is I think given the way that they made slightly unconventional choices with that, we might be in for some really cool stuff in other songs. I just feel like if they really cut loose and just like got weird with it, it would go so hard. This one is called Higher. Oh, they're on the stage again. Weird synth, I love it. It's like almost dancey. Is everything they sing about, like about friendship? Yeah, that's so weird. The really buzzy synth that matches really nicely with an underlying thick bass. It even feels like the bass is properly harmonizing with the synth. It's great, but then to take the vocal rhythm from that flowiness to ba ba ba, it's, I just like the choices they're making. I love the auto-tune artifacts. It's so weird now. I would have loved for that to just melt my face off. Such weird rhythm. Sticking on that note is weird too. What? They went from this like up and down melody that was sort of following a pattern to then just staying on this one note for a while. It sounded so strange. And then they just floated off the last note as they flew up into the sky on a magic pillar. I love the digital voice style, man. They're really sticking on that note as well. They're picking a root note and coming back to it. I'm still not understanding if they're magic. I guess so. The energy of this one is odd. It's kind of low key while also being hype. Okay, yes. I love the way they teased that drop. Still, if they had just gone full bassy intense with this, I would have been here for it. That is the weird part. It just keeps throwing me every time. Oh, they're gonna hang it at the end? That's cool. The conventional choice there would have been to return back to that note and end it off that way, but leaving it hanging for the end of the song, it's a good idea. It leaves people wanting more. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm just a sucker for songs that have uncommon rhythm or like weird vocal melodies. Essentially just songs that I hear and I go, oh, I wouldn't have thought to do it that way if I heard the music. I love having that feeling, and it shows to me how even with songs that are in genres where you just feel like everything's been done, there's always room for innovation and to just do something a bit differently. I mean, granted, this was like, 11 years ago at this point, but still, my point stands. The next one is called Party Talkin', Make My Head Shake. Still, again, a weird synth. What is like... I feel stupid, man, because I'm watching these things and I'm just like, okay, so they're magic, right? But then I keep like flipping between, oh, are they magic or are they just doing cool stage theatrics, I've seen bands do really weird things. I mean, they haven't like manifested shit out of midair and then just like, but I was gonna say they haven't slowly risen on a platform like that. Yeah, they have. Be pretty easy to do, to be honest. Maybe not to the size that they have, but it's a cartoon. So I can't tell if my explanation should be, oh, it's a cartoon or magic or both. The robotic voice, love it. This is so different. I love when things just lean into the style like that. It would have been very easy for them to be like, oh, should we commit to the auto-tune and commit to the electronic sound? And maybe that would result in them like pulling their punches, but no, they're all in and I love it. The backing vocals work. See, most of the time in the songs we've heard so far, the bass has kind of been more flowy. It's kind of been underneath with long notes. This one has got a bass that's going like, it's hitting through. It almost is kind of making my headphones wobble. That is not a bad thing. I just love the way they overlap each other. Oh God, that's a long chorus. That was so confusing in a wonderful way. It's one of those songs where I can't tell where the chorus starts and ends because it kind of sounds like a pre-chorus, a verse, and a chorus all wrapped into one. I was listening to that and just thinking, it keeps going, it keeps continuing. It feels like it was double the length of a regular chorus. Am I crazy, or was it just that there was so many words jammed into it? Oh, weird synth again. Love it. Fucking terrifying. Horrifying. If I was at a concert and I saw that, I'd be like, please do not eat me. The snare coming in like that, it's got such a flow to it. Why do I love them though? What the hell? There were a lot of things that I could have put on my bingo card about this, but I wasn't really thinking, I don't even know what I'd call them, but that like kind of synth in the back. It's something you would hear in a club song. I mean, I guess that's kind of the vibe they're going for. They just slay. You know, that's all I gotta say. What? Oh, it's them. They transported into the crowd. I thought they just started like lifting random crowd members. Come to us. We will sacrifice you to the giant mouth. It's so like unabashedly cute too. Stop. I shouldn't just be sitting here bopping to this, man. It's such a long chorus. Of course, they're doing like a clap break. The construction of this song is a fascinating thing. I don't quite understand it. I don't know what they're doing. It surprises me at every turn. And honestly, that's the way I prefer it. Some of them crowd members are so off time with their claps, not gonna lie. I don't know what's up with the shooting stars. Like, maybe they are... I don't even... What if they're superheroes that like fight people with music?
Or just idols.
Yeah, but that can fly and summon stuff? Sure, everyone knows you become an idol, you get superpowers. That's how it works, right? This next one is called Lolistep. I can't tell if that name is a mashup of like LOLIROCK and dubstep, or if they're gonna show you how to do like a dance, and the dance is called the Lolistep. I'm guessing it's the latter. I love the reverb. Oh, it's showing you a dance. Okay, this is weirder than I could have imagined. I mean, the music kind of slaps here though. They keep hitting such weird notes. And they're still they're doing that, even when they're trying to teach people to dance. They're doing the weird rhythm, you know, where they're sort of, I don't even know how to explain it. It kind of sounds like they're extending the bars. Obviously they're not, because they're in time with the music. It's just hitting in a particular way for me. There's like a billion moves to this dance. Why is it so close?
Turn around and shake your head, do the
I mean, I understand what it is, and even this has interesting construction. But I will say so far, I think this has been their weakest song. I think it does kind of stem from the fact that the lyrics aren't really about anything other than literal dance moves. I prefer their earlier lyrics, even when they might be a little bit corny, because like, it's at least saying something, you know? Half expected just like an electronic break there. Kind of like in and out of the beat is odd. See, that's the note that I'm talking about. When they say rock and talk, it's like, I don't even know what it is that I find odd about it, but it's just, again, just not where you would expect that melody to progress. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I'm the odd one out, but it just keeps being something that draws me in. I mean, even here, I still just can't stop my foot tapping. I'm not even aware of it. It's just bouncing. I like the breathy highs. See, they're flying again. What's this? Is this really happening? I loved that riser. It was so high and sharp. Don't worry, I will learn every move to this and perform it for you. Also, am I crazy? Or just kind of look like Spider-Gwen? You see it?
Yeah.
I sort of do.
Or even a pop version of Apple.
Yeah, Apple White. One thing that I keep really enjoying is the way that they end their songs. They don't really drag them on, they're a good length, they get enough chorus repetitions, and while they don't like massively change the choruses, the way that they're constructed and the way they play with rhythm makes it so they kind of don't have to, because each repetition kind of feels fresh. It's a great way to go about it. The very last song that we're gonna listen to today is called BFF. They are BFFs and bandmates. Oh, give me some drama. Hell yeah, that piano. Feels emotional. I would kill for like a slow pop ballad. I love how simple the instrumental is.
And if I'm feeling down, my friends will come around. We're gonna make some noise, we'll be laughing.
You can say what you will about it being corny. Look, I acknowledge that it kind of is. I also acknowledge that I love it. It's cute. It's the kind of corny that just makes me happy it exists. I don't know. We need some corniness like this in the world, all right?
Hey there, whatever we do, we'll make it through. No limit where we go.
Go for it.
Things get tough,
Oh, they didn't build it this time. They just went straight into it.
we'll be always friends forever.
I love that flow. That melody is so good.
We won't give up, 'cause we always got each other. Here comes the girls, yeah.
The way it sort of goes up and then down, but sticks around the same notes.
Here comes the girls, yeah. Here comes the girls.
I have no idea what they're saying there, but to me it sounds like they're saying he kills the girls, and I sincerely hope that's not the case. The sound of that piano is crisp.
It's hard to figure out who's gonna tell me where to go from here. The girls will show the way. My friends are always near.
When they have their voices working together, they sound so good.
We're spreading stars. Yeah, the world is ours. Hey, we'll take it far.
I really like her voice. They all have nice voices with nice qualities, but I feel like the versatility of the blonde one just works really well. Funnily enough, actually, her full-bodied voice isn't my favorite. I just like when she does different kind of things with her voice. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, now we're slowing it down. Full slowdown. The extra layering's cool. I like the bare bones bit before it hits again. Stop, it just makes me happy, okay? Are they not saying he kills the girls? Am I tripping? Okay. Here comes the girls. Here comes the girls. Okay. Literally, they're like, here comes the girls. Here comes the girls. I'm like, he kills the girls? He does what? That makes a hell of a lot more sense, y'all. And assuages any of my fears. I'm very glad that I looked that up. So at the end of that, all I can say is just freaking cute. It's so cute, and that's, I think, the point. I don't know, when things are just so unashamedly, openly adorable and cute and lean into that, I love it. I don't know, I don't find it cringe, it's just sweet. Okay, it activates my inner child and makes me happy. And for real, that's all I need in life. I'm now content. So thank you so much for watching and for recommending me that if you were one of the people that did recommend that to me. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time.